What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Liberty Flames and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hornets offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It'll be a draw. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Hornets are flying down the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Give to the back.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give. Swamped immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Keeps it moving. It's Udo. Nice move there. There he goes. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Flames.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They go to the draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Tries to do it himself. He's past the sticks. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying the left side. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down here for the offense. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. He'll throw on third down. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hornets. Extra point here will tie the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for the to put the early turnover behind them.
The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Look out! Out wide left, it's Copeland. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Finds his man. Powers through. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Tight end now in motion. The keeper on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw one first. He's got him in the flat. Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Needs it here on 4th down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They put the brakes on it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Turns it upfield. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Caught. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The throw to the outside is complete, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Hornets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the North Texas Mean Green.
And the Hornets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From deep, it's Randolph. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and
oh, there's an alley to the left. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Flames. And that one will They'll put them up here in the second half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Udo. Can't get him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Holds on. It's Spurson. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Flames are in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it himself. Here's a look. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job just to get rid of that one.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Second and long here. Keeps it on the ground. Got him right there.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Keller. Touchdown Hornets! And they take it in for 6 more points. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Long way to go on second down. Running inside, it's Coleman. He's got the first down. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Turning it on. He's at the 50. At the 30. At the 20. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Liberty. He would not be denied.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these. They're just weapons of mass destruction.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to squeak through the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Great place to start for this offense. Keeps it on 1st down. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense in press coverage. Motion from the wideout. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Flames!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them from scoring so many points, especially when your offense